of many societal problems will come up. If a priest is married, would the society easily and fully respect him if they are aware that spirits are exposed to worldly desires from being a married man? Would priests be able to attend both the religious and social roles effectively at the same time? The Church upholds celibacy as no marriage within priesthood because of pervasive societal factors. First, allowing marriage in a priesthood, therefore removing celibacy as a discipline, would affect society's esteem and perception of priests. Married priests would be troubled by worldly affairs. According to GalaxyView.com, those who marry will have worldly troubles in the sense that the unmarried man is anxious about the affair of the Lord, how to please the Lord. But the married man is anxious about the worldly affairs, how to please his wife, and his interests are divided. And according to Corinthians, who will refrain from marriage will do better. Hence, celibate priests would always be esteemed by the society because of their loyalty to the gospel. People would view married priests differently. With the tradition of the church, priests are known as people who did everything to follow God. The society will view married priests as a man of conflicting interest and a man with two masters, the church and the family. In reality, people have high esteem for priests because of the sacrifices they offer. But if these sacrifices, such as freedom and a family of their own, no longer present, the society would have less regard for priests. Second, the family is the basic unit of society, so Roman Catholic priests should belong to only one unit, the church. Type of families by marriage and ordination will be compromised. If priests are to marry, how will they manage their household, keep their wife secure and their children happy? How will they fully obey their superiors when they task to challenging ministry work? If men fully understand the vocation to marriage and to priesthood, then they should know the total availability and self-empty that each demands. Men should only either get married or live. A priest is the husband only one wife. We know the marriage is a union between one man and one woman, and ordination is ceremony of consecration to the ministry of Jesus, a marriage to the Catholic Church. According to GalaxyView.com, this is the reason why priests should not get married. Because of its faithfulness, only one way of life, one vocation. Thus, priests should renounce marriage to willingly the pursue calling of the clergy and consecrated life. Thus, will they love their wives or love God the most? What will the priest's priority, his ministry or his family? How can they divide their love for God, for ministry work, and for their wives, all husbands and wives, equally and faithfully at the same time? In the case of the Orthodox faith, some wives or priests feel isolated and burnt out by the burden of being the last on her husband's priority list. In effect, the marital problem also affects the priest's advice, the priest serving to ministry or parish. How will they love their wives fully and vice versa? Wouldn't it be an injustice to the church or to the wife? In fact, there are some wives that can understand their husband, but how married priests can find understanding wife? It's always easy to be chaste husband or chaste consecrated man than to find a holy and understanding wife. Don't get me wrong at that point, because these go-to wives looking for a chaste husband. We can only control our emotion and our desire. We cannot control how others feel and how others want. And that's why priests cannot control the way their wives feel about their religious vocation. Priests can even unconsciously be more faithful and to the one of these true vocation than the other. Is it unfair? We only reason about all those who are priests or have a desire to become a priest should appreciate the celibate life and give it as a sacrifice for the Almighty God, since a celibate priesthood is necessary at the side of higher spiritual. Thank you.